We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Kansas City Royals are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a one-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Brian Dozier stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away way late, and he's in there easily at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. A runner in scoring position with none out. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. A little bouncer.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Here's Miguel Sano. Lifetime numbers against Soria, 1 for 6. And the runner's coming home. The bunt attempt is popped up. Flips it underhand. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the...
And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
So here's Joe Mauer. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
2-1.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to.
And he will not come up with that one as that shoots right on by him. A base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored.
What a big hit right there late in the game to come up with 2 runs late in the 9th like that. Now you go to your bullpen to see if they can lock it down. Man, are they fired up.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch, Jorge Polanco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Dozier is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Robbie Grossman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. He's set and the pitch. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. To the right side and through, a base hit. Fortunately, the bobble won't cost him a run as runners will stick at first and third.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Runners are at first and third, one away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Here's Byron Buxton now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Well, he got away with another pitch right there. He's been really struggling, and now he just throws another one right down the middle. Fortunately for him, the hitter didn't swing. He's sitting 0-1. But he's going to have to put the ball on the corners if he wants to be effective.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some. Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The shortstop.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He was a double play victim last time around. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
This one's flared out toward left. Buxton over to his left. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Martinez waiting for the 2-0 pitch. Out of play. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Grossman moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Taylor Rogers earns the victory out of the bullpen. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Salvador Perez has a single, a double, and a home run already in this one. Looking for the toughest one to get in the cycle, the triple.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs. 14-0 is the final in this one. The Royals with a big 17-hit attack. Travis Wood wins his 3rd of the season, allowing only a pair of hits. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Kansas City Royals are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Kansas City to victorious for the 40th time this season. Danny Duffy earned his 5th win of the year. Hyunjin Ryu to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Joaquin Soria earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Kansas City Royals are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. 1-1, here it comes. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He gets another hit, his third hit of the game. Now, he's been ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Michael Pineda earns win number 7 on the season. Joaquin Soria records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Tanner Roark is yet to allow a hit through 6, and the big question is whether he can get 9 more outs and put himself in the history books. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Travis has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 7 no-hit innings now as he closes in on his masterpiece. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. It's the Royals 2 and the Rangers nothing. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Eaton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Here it comes. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A 1 pitch on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Rangers set down in order. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Rangers cracked the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. Joaquin Soria comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Mike Napoli will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat. Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Center fielder number 14, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Due to follow here is Adrian Beltre. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Beltre. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
I'm amazed he was able to stay with that ball. The ball's down and away. He just kept his nose right there, got the bat head out, and just dribbled it through the hole over there.
Into the box now, Rougned Odor, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Dozier will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cam Bedrosian enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The left fielder number 4.
Ready once again, Alex Gordon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Salvador.
Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Andrews trying to get there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Striding in once again, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Nomar Mazara.
Matt Strahm takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Matt Strahm.
Hey now.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And he misses again, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 and count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. Joey Gallo will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Ripped down the first base line. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this ball hits the first base bag. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Napoli. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Ready for another chance? Elvis Andrus. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Mike Minor is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Ready with the 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Eaton is after it, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored.
Well, that's a big base hit right there, and now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And another foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Third baseman number 29.
Digging in, Adrian Beltre. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 2-0. And that slider must have been low. It's ball three.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Sam Dyson enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Dyson.
Paulo Orlando is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Popped up. Gallo is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Hunter Dozier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming their direction.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Up next for the Royals.
At the plate, Alcides Escobar. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chu coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 2.
In now is Adam Eaton. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Josh Harrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Napoli has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Brandon Moss may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Upton is over. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. His numbers against Francisco Rodriguez. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A toss behind the back. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Ian Kennedy is back on the mound to start the 8th. He's been dealing to this point as he tries to keep this shutout effort going. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time. I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's Mookie Betts, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Ian Kennedy earns win number 7 on the season.